So let's get into it. What side do they want to start? They were really good on this map yesterday, 7HDMstilldog, which we will now refer to as StillDog. They are going to start CT side. Interesting. Okay. I respect it. See if they can make it work. P250 on Connor. He has army, so Blanco's dropped him that. That means they do have the smoke and flash. So they may be doing the smoke and flash that allows them to get onto the corner of the bomb site and plant. Like this. Yeah, looks like they are doing that. Bomb will be planted safely. And for free. They are going to try to spam it. Oh, he takes a dink. And he goes down. Bomb does go down, though. Leaves it up to Connor in a 1v2. Jumps into the smoke. Not able to find anything yet. Oh, he spots Shadow. Yannick's coming out. Yannick's going to try to push around the side. Connor read it like a book, but not able to land the shots. Getting pushed by Shadow. Goes down, and that will allow the defuse to come in. And I got this like yesterday. They might do. WashedUpBrits are good, though, so... should be a close game. I like the strategy of trying to get that bomb down for free. The problem is I feel like the second player has to be trying to draw some attention away. And the problem is they were playing it very passively, very safe. And what that meant is he was just spammed straight through the smoke. Dinked, went down. I mean, he had no armor anyway. But it still could have helped a ton. Ooh, good position from Yannick. We spot out Connor. Really quick kill with that MP9. Blanco will probably suffer the same fate if he's not careful. A little bit of damage traded. Yannick's going to try play a bait safer. He's going to drop back. Shadow will be the one to be aggressive towards the T entrance. And he'll blow his head off. Nice and quick, converting the pistol round in the follow-up. Interesting to see the M4 come out. I think it's because he got both kills in the pistol. So he didn't need the SMG. But we've seen yesterday a lot of people would buy 2 SMGs, carry them into the 3rd round and lose. So they'll be hoping not to suffer that same fate. Speaking of which, Shadow's going to be sitting in the cubby. Let's hope he doesn't get stuck on the cone if a nade goes in. The smoke still let the bomb go down, go out, and Yannick shows his gun. Gets out, gets a dink, but both players are low. Connor unaware of where... Shadow unaware of where Connor could have went. Gets taken down from the side, and that allows the WashedUpBrits to get their first round in the first map. I wonder if we'll see the similar boost being used when the sides swap, where you can peek up towards, I think it's those vents up there, you can see at. Ooh, this Molotov, that'll force Yannick to keep playing aggressively. I don't know if it'll force him into Blanco, although Connor might see him over the edge of the smoke. This might be a good one-way, which it is. Spam goes at, but it goes in Connor's favor. Takes Yannick down. Shadow's gonna need to be the one to push up. He's gonna go towards the site cubby. You jump up, you can cross without making any noise. He'll be trying to take 2 1v1s. If he pushes in, he should catch off Blanco. Ooh, the timing, he just turns away. But Blanco missed, gave away his position. That forces Shadow to wide peek around. Blanco's backing off behind the crates. That's going to force Shadow into a double peek no matter what he does. Blanco baits in. And Connor gets the kill because of it. We're like washed up British CS. I think that's kind of the point. That's the joke. Shadow's dropping 30 bomb on 2 maps. It'd be interesting. It's possible. I can see it happening. 4-2 currently. Same as Connor, and Connor, never mind. As soon as I say that, gets the kill on Yannick. Takes him up to the 5th. Shadow just with a deagle. He'll peek into Connor, takes him down. That takes it into 1v1. This deagle can be deadly. Blanco has often been playing around the position that Shadow was watching, so he's going to try to relocate to somewhere else. He is spotted. Shadow took damage. Nade ineffective. Shadow on 40 HP. Blanco is waiting to try and see if he can get a peek. He's going to go up above. Bit of an off angle. Works in his favor. Allows him to get the kill. Very clean. And that means they take the lead. 3-2. After winning the pistol and follow-up, CT sides looked a bit shaky. They can get kills, but they can't convert them into rounds. Is this a smoke execute? Looks like it. Smokes are going to drop out into the site, probably allow them to cross in, smoke off the cubby, smoke off the archway to the right. Allow them to push into the site, get a free bomb plant if they wish. Yannick may choose to push it, which he does. And the spray through the smoke, straight away taking out Blanco. think they've played against a similar execute to that before. So they were ready for it. Forces Connor to try and slow right the way down. Shadow sitting in this little cubby. Shoots for Connor's head before he comes up the stairs. Which he does. Takes him down. Allows them to tie it back up. They're gonna try this execute again. Makes sense to me. They didn't get it to work that time, but they did get it to work a lot yesterday, so they'll just need to try and not be planning in the default position like normal. Connor will stop the push through the smoke. Yannick gives it a go, which he does. Gets that kill. Shadow was spotted, I believe, through the edge of the smoke. The smoke failed slightly. And it does a little bit of damage to him, but he does cross up into Cubby. Blanco's watching for this. Connor wants to check along the stairway just in case. Oh, the nade in. That should do a good chunk of damage. And it even takes him down. Perfectly landing at his feet. WashedUpBrits take it back. I expect a 4-4 half here. That's my expectation. It's going to be overtime, probably. Although, the CTs only have one smoke. 2 M4s though. So if they can take equal fights, it should come out on top, so they'll be down to the T's to use the utility to give them advantages. Like that, nade straight onto the top of Yannick. Loses 30 health in that. Should make the fights much easier. Shadow's in a good position to catch up Blanco here. He spots him, and that's a lot of damage done on Blanco. Down to 20 HP already. No nade on the CT side to follow that up with, but with Yannick going down to Connor, that'll allow the bomb to be planted. Shadow with 88 HP will push in straight up towards the arch. The Molotov will go in. That will let him get the kill, but he's going to lose a lot of HP doing that. It is now a 1v1 though. He can go down the stairway if he wanted to. Connor will be ready for it. Ooh, the timing. He didn't spot his weapon there. They've snuck right by each other. Shadow could ninja this. He has no kit though. That's the issue. So he gets off the bomb. Shadow, unaware which side he was going to be playing. And that means the WashedUpBrits start this 5-3. And that was with 7HDMstilldog choosing the CT side. So I don't think they'd be too comfortable with that. We've seen comebacks from worse yesterday. So let's not count them out of it. But they are going to have to try really hard to take this first map. WashedUpBrits, just 2 sets of armor. Armor all around, actually. They're going to fast rush towards the side. Connor spots it out, runs back. Could have ended badly if he committed to that. He will peek out, spots Yannick, and he takes him down. He shouldn't know where Shadow's coming from. Digs him through the cone. So it isn't a kill. But he does get the second eventually. Damn cone. Very prepared for these maps. Yeah, they are. I think both of them did practice the maps beforehand, as well as obviously this is, you know, potentially the 4th time they've played it, or the 5th time they've played it, sorry. So they have had a bit of practice even just in the tournament itself. He's trying to execute onto the side. It's not going to do as much. They don't have too many smokes to play with. Shadow wants to peek with his deagle. Flashbang will go in. No CT there to commit on it, but Blanco takes the map with the UMP. Fairly clean. We do see that they have picked up 2 SMGs though, so this is what I was talking about with yesterday's games, where we've seen that the CTs would purchase 2 SMGs, or the Ts. They'd come into this 3rd round, and then they would lose it, and that would let the other team get a bit of momentum, and a catch-up would start. Blanco taking a bit of damage from the AKs straight away. If he chooses to re-peek, he might go down 1 HP. Not the start they would have been looking forward to in this round. Yannick's going to drop down behind him. He should spot out Connor, which he does. Takes him down. Just the 1 HP left on Blanco, who runs straight into the smoke, goes down, and there we go. This is the first game of the best of 3. This is the first map. Let's see. Look at this. CT side. They're going to just buy up pistols and an SMG on Blanco. He did have a bit more money. But this is the thing, right? This is where the T's can get momentum going. And this is where the gap can be closed because of this misplay. Yannick takes down Blanco. There's the SMG gun already. Just down to Connor now. He did manage to pick it up. I think he was able to jump up and get it. Doesn't matter though. It goes down. That name is perfect. I'm just going to leave it at that. Anyway, so cities finally do have rifles up. So this is where they need to stop the momentum, because if they lose this round, it's probably going to be 7-7 very quickly. And it is the T's with all of the utility. The CTs have 1 flash and 1 nade left so far. Very little damage traded. Shadow has to be careful on this peak though, because Blanco's ready for it. Oh, but the spray that comes in will force him to walk backwards. He knows where Blanco is, doesn't want to overcommit to it. He does spot him. It is a trade though. Yannick is there to take him out. Spots Connor. Connor nearly whiffed it, but is able to get it. That takes them to 8-5. Not even gonna say it to you personally. I'm only not saying it because this will be uploaded somewhere later. And as much as I like the name, that will be able to slip under the radar. It can be an in-joke, you know? Perfect. This is the first match of the best of 3 today. There are some other games going on. There are plenty of other games going on. This is the one we will be covering. It is 7HDMstilldog versus WashedUpBrits. This is the first map, which is Boyard. In the favor of the cities for now, but let's not count Stilldog out of it yet. It is a 1v1 now. Shadow in the better position to catch up Connor here. He will get the kill. 6-8. The CTs with very little money. They're probably going to have to play for the final round. If they force up here, it will likely go to overtime. Can buy up pistols, but you got to be careful. Connor tries an aggressive peek. Doesn't work out for him. He does go down. He had to try something. Timing goes in Shadow's favor. Just leaves it down to Blanco, who's playing from heaven. He should be spotted by Yannick. He will be taken out. 8-7. We very likely could be seeing overtime here. Even though the CTs now can buy, they're going to be lacking utility. 1 smoke, 1 flash. That's all they got. No kits. So ideally, they don't want to let the bomb go down. If they do, they want it to be defused very quickly. We've seen a lot of people failing defuses yesterday with no kits. Shadow and Yannick gonna play really slowly. They don't want to be the ones to throw up the mistake. Connor has tended to play quite aggressively, so they may be waiting to see if he's gonna push anywhere to give them a free kill. At the minute, no one wants to budge. Like, Connor's starting to think about it. Same with Blanco. He wants to peek more aggressively on the stairs. No peek coming in yet. Yannick aware that the boost could have happened, but it's not going to happen this time. Connor's sitting in the cubby. The smoke will actually be straight on top of him. The problem is, I don't think the smoke's where they would have wanted. They can't really plant safely with that taking out Blanco first. They nearly do. Tons of damage done. The Molotov will go in. Force Blanco back. Connor's still sitting in the cubby. Did they spot Blanco there? I think they just did. But they gotta be careful. They're running out of time to get this bomb down. And with Connor in the cubby, that could be the perfect position. They're aware of it. Yannick needs to molly it. They choose to molly the arch instead. They know that no one's there. Bomb should be planted. Shadow's waiting for this peek. He gets the first kill, but can he be traded? No, Connor gets the kill. Yannick is there to take us to overtime though. Maybe not the halves I predicted, but I did expect it to go to overtime. This will probably be overtime every map. That's my expectation for this series. If it doesn't go overtime every map, I will be disappointed. This does mean that the CTs now have utility though, which they'll be very thankful for it. Early smoke out. Might act a little bit as a one-way for Yannick. He may be able to cross. Out and just see a little bit at the left of the site. Oh, he might just sneak out entirely. He's right up by the red crate already. That allows them to sneak out. Blanco's waiting in this cubby though, but Yannick's already sneaked by, and he hasn't spotted it. That lets him get by. Yannick gets that kill, and now Blanco's gave away his position, so it's now an equal 1v1 fight between Shadow and Blanco. However, Blanco's down to 50 HP. They are going to play towards the drop arch, and Shadow takes the most damage out of that. We'll let him push out onto the site because he knows roughly where he's going to be playing from now. The Molotov out, try and stop him from pushing up the stairs. And slow him down picking up the ball, but Blanco doesn't expect Shadow to be close. And that means that 7HDMstilldog finally take the lead again since what? Was it the 4th round, well, 5th round they lost it in. They haven't had it since. Now they've took it back. Let's see if they can keep converting it. Is that it? Ooh, gap in the smoke from Blanco. I didn't realize he could see that. It's unfortunate for Yannick to go down to that. Blanco up on top of the box. He's giving away his position now. Shadow may choose to sneak through it. Connor won't be able to help his teammate, but Blanco's going to back off even further, so now they can play together. The Molotov into the cubby will go out. Connor has been spotted. He now knows no player's playing in the cubby, so he should expect him to be playing roughly around the stairs, because that is where Blanco has often been this game. Shadow will sneak around. Gonna play it slowly. He wants to see if he can take this 1v1. But he will. He'll spot Blanco. Dinks him. That may have been the cone saving him once again. It's up on top of the red crate. He has to be careful though, because he is very exposed if the CTs choose to go together. Looks like they're going to choose to boost Connor up. They'll allow him to flank around the side. Shadow probably won't be expecting this. He should get shot in the side. Depends if Connor wants to play aggressive though. With Blanco going down, Shadow may be able to see him. He drops down, but he didn't have his gun out. He was in the air. So Connor is able to take it. 9-9. Both teams can afford to buy up around this. The T's with more utility. Connor wasn't able to get any, but Blanco does. Oh. Sorry. Smoke's that. You need to be careful of those one ways that keeps coming out. Yannick has been cut off by a couple of them before. They're going to Molotov over towards the boost. Doesn't seem like they've realized that it's a late round thing. And that nade on Yannick. Blanco making good use of the little utility they had. Down to 60 HP. Smoke will go over towards the cubby entrance. Blanco was spotted by Shadow, so he'll flash him. That'll allow him to push up. On top of the red crate again. Gotta be careful. Flashes will go out, slow them down. Connor's made his way into the cubby. Yannick playing from above, wants to molly inner cubby. Shadow's gotta be careful because this is advantageous peak for Blanco, but trades go out. Yannick gets Blanco. Connor only able to get the one. So StillDog have actually left this overtime half in the lead. But we did see them struggle slightly on the CT side. Both teams seem to struggle with CT slightly more. So they want to probably win first round. Be their best chance. We are going to see a timeout. Connor ranks, I believe, 9 and 10. I think. Could be wrong. Hello there. I've finished my first bottle of water already. It's a bad sign. The timer is very angry. Look at it. Look at the anger in that. Angry timer. Alrighty. Of course, both teams, full buys here. All of the utility in the world. Let's see if they can make good use of it. Especially for the CT side. You'd expect to see an execute come in from the T's, so it'll be interesting to see if the CTs try and counter it in any way. They need to be careful about using the Molotov early because it tends to get extinguished. Double nade in for in case of an early rush, which did not happen. So the nades have been used already. They still have the flashes, smokes, and Molotovs though. Shadow is playing from the inner copy. The nade should do good damage unless he can get back, which he did. It went too deep. Both teams playing it extremely slowly. No one playing aggressive. Execute is going to come in. Connor smoke probably covering off the copy on site. He covered the stairway. Copy on site is now being smoked off too. Allow them to push out. Should be able to get the bomb down very safely. No, they choose not to. They choose to tap it and bait it out. This time he is going to stick it, and this is going to be the time Yannick's going to peek. He keeps trying to plant in the same position through that smoke. It doesn't work out for him. Gets taken down again. Leaves it just down to Connor. He's going to have to try and take 2 separate 1v1s. The spam onto the site will give away his position. Peek from above from Shadow. Should catch him up. Spots him. Takes him through the wall. A little bit of a spray down. Goes in Connor's favor. The problem is only 9 seconds. What does he choose to do here? He's going to run out of time. Tries to peek around into Yannick, and Yannick gets some. Correlate. Yeah, everyone knows smokes here. They've both teams have done multiple executes at this point, and they also know the lineups for the default plant, which is interesting because you keep seeing them do the default plant with the default, at least when those smokes are up. And it doesn't work out for them. The nade towards the stairway should actually do good damage to Shadow. Somehow didn't. Oh, it didn't go deep enough. Hit the copy. Shadow will have his position given away from that molly burn. Connor also should be given away by that. A lot of sound cues going at. They're going to try boost up. Blanco is ready for it. He should get the first kill. The question is, does he try to peek aggressively? He does. That allows Shadow to get the first kill. Smoke out onto the bomb. They do have a kit. He's going to try to fake it out though. Does he spot him? Timing doesn't go in his favor, so Connor gets it. 11-10. It's time for double overtime. It's gonna happen. Oh, saying that actually, look at the buys for both teams. The T's have just been able to buy all of the utility they would have wanted. CTs on the other hand have not. This will likely be another overtime. A little bit of damage traded out early. No kills yet. Oh, Yannick might be able to spot this through the edge of the smoke. He gets one. Connor's there to trade. Shadow's in position for this, though. Easy peasy. So, that does mean StillDog take the first map. I expected a second overtime, but they do take the first match.